Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a minute. Stop the presses. Hold the phone. Hold on a second. Wait. Stop. We need to talk about dogs. Ah, dogs. Known to be man's best friend since the beginning of time. But have you ever wondered just what dogs are the best? Well, today, in this video, you're gonna find out. That is completely subjective and there's no way we can measure that. I mean, sure, we could categorize them by physical characteristics, overall health, loyalty, and stuff like that, but it would exclude what makes other dogs great. And for this problem, there is but one solution. Talk about my favorite breeds of dogs. I mean, of course it's going to be my favorite breeds. This channel is all about me. Have you seen the username? I cannot guarantee that this list is going to be fairly balanced. In fact, I think it's going to be fairly biased. But we can generate some discussion around it, huh? So without further ado, here's Kaze's top 10 list of the best dogs. Number 10, the German Shepherd. I've owned a couple shepherds, and I must tell you that I've never met a breed that was so gosh darn dedicated. These dogs live to serve their human. And there's a reason that the shepherd is constantly depicted as brave and heroic in the media. It's because they are. Time and time again, they've proven to be reliable and obedient when given a command. They're intelligent, even-tempered dogs that are suitable for home as well as work life. And for that, they get a 10 on my list. Number 9, the Golden Retriever. I see the Golden Retriever as the gentle giant of the dog world. They're kind, they're dopey, and they can be a little fat. But nothing comes off as aggressive about the Retriever. They are perhaps the most innocent breed of dog that there is. If I had to recommend a first-time dog breed for anyone, it would be a Golden Retriever. And these gentle giants get placed as number 9 on my list. Number 8. The Boers Lee, or as Tumblr calls them, the snoot. I won't lie. There are some dogs on this list that I like solely because of physical appearance, and the Boers Lee is definitely one of them. With its long legs and beautiful coat, this dog is as graceful as well as swift with every movement. I'd even call it the closest thing to a dog supermodel. Not quite sure what's going on with that snout though. Don't know if they did that for aerodynamics, hunting purposes. Maybe they really wanted to make it look like a horse. Whatever, it still makes it cute. And because of that, it gets number 8 on my list. Number 7. The Cane Corso. Let me tell you about these dogs. When I first saw one, I legit thought it was a pit bull with a growth mutation. But no, oh no, this is its own breed. 2 words I would use to describe this breed would be big and intimidating. But that's what they're bred for. With a solid muscular build fit for taking down any possible threat, the Cane Corso is my guard dog of choice. And because of that, they get number 7 on my list. Number 6, the Weimaraner. Another dog that I like mostly due to physical appearance. They have a more trimmed muscular build, and their fur comes in 3 lovely shades of gray. But the most striking feature on a Weimaraner is their eyes, especially when they're puppies. I mean, have you seen them? They're so blue. And when they become adults, their eyes become this amber color. They're like aliens. It's so cool. That strange alien look that a Weimaraner has makes it interesting as well as beautiful. And because of that, it gets number 6 on my list. Number 5, the Yorkshire Terrier. I love Yorkies because they're so full of energy and attitude. They may be small, but they most certainly don't know that. Or maybe they do and they just don't care. Like, they don't care. They will fight you in real life. And that's the type of attitude that I appreciate. All of that tenacity and that tiny little body. Sure, people like me, we should aspire to be like the Yorkshire Terrier. And because of that, the Yorkie gets number 5 on my list. Number 4, the Pointer. There is not much that I like about this breed. except for the one thing that it does best. Point. It starts with that slow creep that turns into the stance. It looks well rehearsed and disciplined, but at the same time, very natural. It's this display of poise and power alone that puts the pointer at number 4 on my list. Number 3, the Shiba Inu. The Shiba Inu has become a pop culture symbol as Doge, an occasionally arrogant dog who can't really spell and thinks in colorful Comic Sans. I don't know much about any of that, but it is common to have a Shiba Inu who is a little bit more difficult to train. They don't really like being told what to do. I guess that goes in with the arrogant side of the meme. I personally enjoy the independent, stubborn demeanor that Shibas give off. It reminds me much of myself. And if I'm going to be completely honest, I am a little biased towards all things Asian. At least one Asian breed was going to make it on this list. Number 2, the Schnauzer. I cannot pinpoint what makes the Schnauzer so appealing to me. Could it be the mustache-like hair at the end of their muzzles? The various sizes they come in? The fact that if you put glasses on them, they look really, really intelligent? It's a mystery to me. But I always saw the Schnauzer as my ideal pet. Whenever I imagine myself in my overpriced New York studio apartment, being super successful and working on all my art stuff, it's always with the Schnauzer chilling at my side. As much as I love the Schnauzer, it most certainly does not compare to the number 1 dog on my list. But before we get there, I'd like to do some honorable mentions. Breeds whom I absolutely love, but couldn't fit on my tiny little list. There's a few of them, so we're gonna do this lightning round style. Let's go! Huskies, because Huskies are just generally awesome, and snow dogs. Labrador Retrievers for being perhaps the most recognizable dog ever in the history of ever. Rat Terriers for having to put up with that terrible name. See what I did there? Terrier. Terrible. Coonhounds for their beautiful singing voices. Australian cattle dogs for just looking super cool, like oh my goodness, there's like a patch on their eye. Tibetan Mastiffs for that hella fur though. And the Commodore for basically being a mop. And now, it's time for the number 1 dog, or at least it's my number 1. The best dog ever to exist, at least to me. The dog that comes out on top every single time, in my opinion. The number 1 dog is the Cocker Spaniel. I don't know what I could love more about this breed. Its temperament, its gentle expression, its perfect size. Them ears though. Them ears though. But yes, those long floppy ears covered in curly fur most definitely complement the dog's overall look and get extra style points from me. And every Cocker Spaniel that I've ever met was a complete sweetheart. Not to mention that the Cocker Spaniel is the breed of Lady from Lady and the Tramp, my favorite Disney movie. It was a clear-cut win from the start, folks. The Cocker Spaniel is my number 1 favorite breed. So there you go, guys, a list of my top 10 favorite breeds. So in the comments below, how about you tell me your top 5 favorite dogs? I like talking about dogs, so we could probably gush about them together. And as usual, we're gonna try to get this video to 10 likes. Oh hey, that's 1 like for every dog. And if you like me or dogs, you can subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, I'll see you later.